We are wrapping up our series about Pluto and Aquarius when it comes to you and your work. And today we're going to focus a little bit on how you network and discuss and talk with people, right? This is a huge focus of Pluto being in Aquarius because Aquarius is an air sign. Air signs tend to be super talkative. They make up their mind by talking and discussing and thinking things through, right? Capricorn, right, has a lot to do with, I would say, more slow moving communications. They're very thoughtful in how they communicate. They want to make sure that everything comes across as very like structured and thought out. Nothing could be further from the truth when it comes to Aquarius, because Aquarians like to play with thoughts and words and ideas. It's how they develop their opinion on something, right? So think about how you've networked this first half of your career, right? Was it very structured? Was it very like, hello, I would like to have coffee with you? You know what I mean? What were you thinking about when you were reaching out to these people? Yourself, your career, and a favor you were going to ask 2 years later so that you need the relationship for? These are all very Capricorn traits. It's ambitious, strategic. How can I get to where I'm getting, and who do I need to get there, right? Right? I can admit it. I'm a Capricorn. I get it. Now that we have Pluto in Aquarius, how you relate to people will change significantly. And you might see a few things occurring. So if you have a sense that you don't want to network with the same people you were networking with before, or you find a certain group of people more interesting to you, what do those things look like, right? How are you being drawn from a very structured way of communicating and a very formal, I'm going to reach out to you on LinkedIn, or I'm going to get your card at a conference and link, right? Versus a way that's a little bit more free thinking and something that's associated or connected to ideas, right? Whereas the Capricorn method of communication was all about like, how can I get something out of this? Aquarian is like, how can we come up with cool ideas that will benefit the world and humanity, right? I keep saying humanity, and I don't know if everyone's getting it. It's all about the connectedness together, right? What you could also see now that Pluto is in Aquarius when it comes to connections is the ability to connect over topics that might seem a little obscure. We saw this a little bit with Pluto and a Capricorn in terms of like upending the normal structures of how we communicate. You could see a lot more of this now that Pluto's in Aquarius. People centered around certain ideals that they think are the best thing for humanity, right? So you could see just a proliferation of more of these groups coming up that are just focused on a certain area or a certain topic, like astrology, but this could be anything, right? So that's another way that it could sort of make this shift, right? So what does that mean for you in your work? Are you thinking of communicating in a different way to people? If so, how? Are there different groups or people that you would never have networked with or thought of before that are more intriguing? These are all ways for you to take advantage, know the energies that are coming at you, and use them for your highest and best. Thank you for this series on the Pluto Aquarius. I had a lot of fun doing it. And if you have any more suggestions about you and your career, what you need to know about astrology, drop it in the comments. Thanks.